Let me address something. If you feel like AAA games are getting repetitive and boring, you're honestly not wrong. Because right now, the most creative, unique, and genuinely exciting games aren't coming from AAA studios anymore. They're coming from AA studios and indie developers. And it's not even close. We've literally seen this with games like Expedition 33 getting insane recognition, sweeping awards. 9 awards in the Game Awards is pretty huge. And being praised everywhere. Rightfully so, because it's not just because it's a good game, but it feels like an actual art. It feels like someone had an idea and actually took the risk with it. That's the difference. Meanwhile, AAA games, they're starting to feel like a template. Same structure, same system, same safe design, and honestly, it's becoming a problem, so let's talk about it. Let's start with Sony because this one hurts the most. As a PS5 user who uses the PS5 every single day as their primary gaming device, Sony knows exactly what they're doing and they're still doing it. And we all know why. They understand their audience perfectly, they know what people will buy on day one and what people will pre-order without thinking, and because of that, they know they can get away with playing it safe. And the crazy part is people genuinely love their games. Like Spider-Man 2018, the game was incredible for me. For me, Arkham is still the peak of superhero games. Arkham City is the best. But Spider-Man was right there. It had quality, polish and a heart, and it felt really fresh. I feel like Insomniac really understood what a Spider-Man game should feel like. Even Miles Morales, for what it was a shorter experience, it really did work. It showed the power of the PS5, used the DualSense well and built a solid foundation for the sequel. And then in 2023 came Spider-Man 2. The hype was insane. I was hyped. Everyone went crazy because of the Venom reveal. The symbiote suit, it looked next level. But honestly, when I actually played it, it just felt meh. Now, don't come at me for this, but I know people will disagree and that's okay for me. But honestly, it felt like the same exact game. Same formula, same structure, with a few quality of life improvements like faster web swinging, fast travel, etc. But overall, it felt really safe, which is not in a good way. It's like they're holding back to stretch this into a trilogy instead of pushing things forward. Yes, if you haven't thought about this, this is what they're doing. They're actually making trilogies out of these IPs. The story felt weaker in the first game, characters felt rushed, the writing wasn't great, and honestly, Miles Morales just didn't work for me here. He was so cringe. Which is crazy because he's such a strong character in the Spider-Verse movies. But here he's just generic. And let's not even talk about the suit at the end. It's literally the worst suit I've ever seen. They thought they cooked, but they didn't. And then the gameplay, the animations. Why am I seeing the same animations again and again? Compare them to Arkham, where every finishing moves had insane variety. Here it just feels repetitive. The world starts feeling lifeless, side content isn't great, and the end game is just empty. I literally platinumed this game in 30-40 hours. And yet people still bought it full price, pre-orders, day one. So can you really blame Sony here? From their perspective, why would they change anything? And it's not just Spider-Man, by the way. You see the same thing with Horizon. A bigger game, same formula, more bloated, more repetitive. I couldn't even bring myself to replay it or touch the DLC for Forbidden West. And let's not even talk about Ghost. I know people love it, but just remove the visuals, remove how beautiful it looks, and what are you left with? A very repetitive structure. Same mechanics, same loop, and people glaze it like it's the greatest game ever made. I just don't get it. Even God of War Ragnarok for me didn't hit like 2018. It felt safer, less memorable, and that's the pattern. These aren't bad games, they're just not evolving anymore. Now let's talk about Ubisoft, because this is where it gets even worse. Assassin's Creed used to be at its peak with Black Flag. Everyone loved it. And then came Unity, and here's the thing. Unity was actually an amazing game underneath. Great parkour, great realism. Super ambitious, but it just launched in such a broken state that it destroyed trust completely, and that was the downfall of Ubisoft. That's where the whole don't pre-order games mindset really started. It's like giving players exactly what they want but covering it in bugs. Then Syndicate came out, which was actually decent, but no one really cared anymore for it because trust was gone. And then Ubisoft released Assassin's Creed Origins, and I'll be very honest with you, I actually appreciated it because Ubisoft tried something new. They changed the formula, went RPG, and it actually did divide the fan base between the OG Assassin's Creed fans and the newer generation AC fans. I appreciated Ubisoft because of their experimentation. I mean, Origins and Odyssey, again, I enjoyed these games, but Odyssey felt very big, very pretty, but even then it started getting repetitive. And then Valhalla happened, and you just lose it at that time. A bloated, repetitive loop stretched across 50 hours. I don't even want to liberate anything anymore, bro. It's exhausting. And now Ubisoft just feels like it's chasing trends instead of building identity. And the worst part is that we keep falling for it. I mean, when we look at the pricing, it just makes it all even worse. Look at Expedition 33 again, around $30, and then look at AAA games, which is $60 to $70, with $70 becoming the standard now, even $80 now. And yes, development costs have increased. I mean, spending $200 on a game like Suicide Squad it's literally maddening. But what are we getting in return? We're getting buggy launches, unfinished games, and then extra microtransactions on top. Because, I mean, DLCs, battle passes, and, monetization. The base price isn't even the real price anymore. There are complications and add-ons to it. It's literally a scam. And it doesn't stop from there. Subscriptions, online paywalls, re-releases, remasters, remakes, everything is designed to make you pay more. Nintendo launching an LCD Nintendo Switch 2 now, just so they can sell you an OLED later for $200 extra. PlayStation recycling catalog games, I mean, giving away Red Dead Redemption 2 and then taking it off the subscription and then giving it again after 1 year as a monthly game to save their cost on another game. I mean, it's not consumer friendly. Meanwhile, something like Steam actually rewards you for waiting. Sales, better pricing, accessibility. It just feels really fair, and it's the GOAT. And that brings me to the most important point, that you need to stop rushing to buy games. You're not missing out on anything. The only downside is avoiding spoilers for major games, and honestly, that's a small price to pay because waiting actually benefits you. You pay less, you avoid broken launches, and you experience the game the way it was meant to be played. Finished. We saw this with Cyberpunk 2077 as the biggest example for this, and more importantly, you respect your time. We're all getting older, we all value our time more. Why would you waste hours on a buggy, unfinished mess? Look at games like Arc Raiders. I mean, $40 and worth every single penny. Expedition 33, one of the best experiences you can have. That's value. At the end of the day, supporting games is great, but supporting the wrong practices is what makes this worse. Every single pre-order and every single blind purchase, it adds fuel to the fire, and if we don't change that, then we're gonna keep shooting ourselves on the foot. Let's all support indie devs, and because AAA gaming isn't falling, it's just stuck, and we are the primary reason it's allowed to stay that way. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for the next video, and see you next time.